Alright, welcome back everyone to episode 2 of Before We Leave. So, I recorded the first episode earlier today. Today is still May the 8th, the day the day the game came out. And episode 1 is going up today. So I recorded it today, it's going up today, because I want to get it out there so you guys can see it and hop on board the bandwagon before things get too crazy with it. I think it's going to be decently popular. It's a cool looking game. I love the art style on it, and we're having a lot of fun with it. So to recap the last episode, we got a lot of our basics down. So we got food up and going, we got water going, we got houses for our little peeps, we have a library, we have an explorer's hut, and we have a woodcutter's hut over here. We did some research at our library, and we got our elevator going, which is pretty cool. It looks cool. And then we got our mine going up here, or our quarry, I should say. And that bad boy is going to be producing some stone for us, which is great. Unfortunately, it does give off a little bit of pollution there, shown with those purple outlines, but that's perfectly fine. We placed it far enough away where it shouldn't be affecting our people. So we're going to keep moving right along with the series here. I do have it on pause for the time being, just to do our intro and to get the ball rolling. So obviously I haven't seen the numbers on this video yet because I'm recording it the same day as episode 1. But I'm really hoping that it catches some traction and that you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. So without further ado, we're going to jump right back onto it. So let's unpause this bad boy. Maybe normal speed. There we go. Can't hit the same button. All right. So we need to get some tools going. So now that we have our stone up and going, we want to come over to here and we want to research the metal work. There's also some other things that you can look into. There's a warehouse, which actually could be pretty interesting. We might want to take a peek at that. So if we come into here, I know that the houses have a certain amount of storage capabilities for themselves, but I don't know fully like how much each one has. Okay, so this shows food and drink resources on the island. This shows peep resources. We have production, so we got 12. This shows the research, and then this shows our food. So there's definitely different types of food. I don't know if we come into our house stuff here, I don't want to place another one. I just kind of want to look at these. Contains 2 of 5 water. So they hold a decent amount. It looks like maybe 5 of each. Yeah. So each house can contain 5 food and 5 water, it seems like. So overall, that's 15 right there. And then I believe that the farm itself can hold at least 1. Now, if we come to our quarry, because I feel like that's going to be the one thing that we're going to get a lot of resources from, because we're right next to these 2 mountains. We don't have any storage space because it only holds 1. So I think we're going to want to have a warehouse up and going. So I don't think it would hurt to get some research going and do the warehouse next. Even though they do want us to do the metalworking, I think it would behoove us to get some storage set up. And we could probably place it over here. I feel like this wouldn't be a bad spot for it. And by the miracle of editing, we have our research completed. So that gives us the warehouse. I don't think, we don't have to click on that. I know that wasn't part of our next quest, but I really would like to get this going. Unfortunately, we don't have enough tools for it. We only have 2 tools, so we're going to have to go over to this bad boy again. So this is our transmographer, I believe. I'm probably butchering it. But this is what we're going to want to use to get some more tools going. So it takes 15 wood, which, you know what, we don't even have. I don't think we have enough wood either. Look at that. We only have 12. So we're going to want to get some more wood going, really. How is this bad boy doing over here? Do we just not have enough space for it? No storage space. Contains 10 of 10. Then maybe we need another hut going. Well, let's give it a go first of all, and see if it'll work. Let's hit this bad boy. I'm guessing it's not going to have enough. They'll probably... Oh, this is what they're going to do. They're going to transport as many as they can, and then they're going to start collecting those resources again. So that's actually pretty nice. So you don't have to have all of those stored right off the bat. You can have a decent amount stored, like let's say 12. They'll take all 12 of those to this location, and then they'll go back out and they'll collect resources to, first of all, finish off the request at this. So to get to the 15, they'll go out, they'll get the 3 more, give it to that, and then they'll also start backlogging in the empty storage now. So that's actually pretty nice. So we don't just have to have it sitting around. Or we don't have to have the full amount to get started. It'll let us get started early, I guess we should say. But yeah, the other nice thing is now that we have the quarry up and going, we're not going to have to destroy any forests to get stone. But we might want to have some more wood farming going over here. I don't know, because we have this here, this bad boy, and there's 3 around. If we were to put another one, like let's say back in here, well, we could go farther out. Realistically, we haven't like spread our wings super far just yet. And we could go out a little bit farther if we wanted to be able to collect some better resources. Like if we were to go and put one out like over here, that wouldn't be that bad. So maybe we will do that. Let's get rid of this. And I don't think we need to get anything else out of there because we're going to have our road head this way. And we'll have to wait until that's done with. And once that is done, then we can continue our road out there. And then we'll probably put another wood, what is it called? The wood cutter out here. So let's get another road going. Nope, I didn't want it to go that far. Easy fix, just take it out like so. So if we come over here, we have a woodcutter and it needs 2. I'm curious, how are we doing on people? So people on island / available housing. So I don't know if we shouldn't really get another hut going if it'll give us more people. So if we take a peek in here, it shows 40. So if we placed another house, I'm curious if that would help. So let's do a tally. Can we look at like the people here? We have 0 children, we have 10 peeps, we have 3 idle workers. Okay, so we actually have enough space to get another woodcutter going, and I think that would be beneficial. Because I have a feeling that wood is going to be in decently high demand. So let's get that placed out there. I got to remember how to use the controls. I know I'm recording this at the same time, but I'm still getting used to everything. And we are going to want to come over here. We have 100 out of 100. So let's get this started because it is going to take a little bit of time. And look at that. We're even going to get a bridge, which is pretty cool. I know I mentioned that before, but I think the bridge will be something cool. I don't know realistically, though, where... I mean, we could stick a bridge, you know? I mean, we have a few little gaps over here, like where there's water, and maybe over here. But it's not, like, fully, you know, away. Like, we could still get around a lot of those, so. But the bridge is pretty cool looking. How we doing over here? Did we get tools? We did get tools? We have 5 stored now. Okay. Pool of beans, so that's what we wanted, so that we could make a warehouse. Oh wow, this bad boy is big. I guess I should have read more on it before I just selected it. So let's hit this. So stores resources, makes sense. Important, evenly divides its space amongst the selected resources. So it's going to take 4 tools, 8 wood, and then 20 seconds to do. And where should we put this? I mean, if we put it right here, that would actually be a fairly good spot. It kind of just tucks itself right on in there. Yeah, let's do that right. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Ooh, we have an iron smelter and we have a toolsmith now from getting our tool research all done. Dang, okay, so we have a lot of stuff to do. I feel like it would be beneficial to get a warehouse up and going to store stuff. So we're not continuously just waiting. We can just have things going even if we're idle. So let's get that bad boy up and going. Yeah, these boys are going to need some more. Mainly tools is what we're going to need for these. We have most everything else, which is good. And I don't know, I guess we're going to want another house. And we have enough for it. It only takes a few wood. So maybe I will place another house in here. Ooh, and we can even place them up here now because obviously it's we have a road up there now, which is pretty cool. But I think I want to kind of keep them relatively in the same area. So let's do this. We'll place that bad boy there. Let's get out of that and we'll come over here and just see how things are going. I don't know if that is actually going to add, if more people are going to come out because we have that now. But we're probably going to want to. So we have our warehouse construction finish. We don't have any resources collected. So it looks like this is where we need to select things. So max per resource 120. I think I'm a little too close here. Let's click on this. So, how do we do this? I think I would want wood. And it said it divides it evenly. Wood, stone, and food. Let's put those bad boys in there. And water. Maybe we'll just do everything. I don't think we'll have an overflow of tools, so I'm not going to worry on tools just yet. Let's let them keep putting stuff in there. Oh, those animations are so cool. They just open the little door. Oh, that's so cool. I'm curious, is there a way to, if we go to settings, keys, save camera, recall camera, move camera left. Yeah, your WASD works. There's fast, spin camera clockwise, E and Q. Oh, okay, so you can. So if we zoom out, we go Q. Ah, there we go. This is what I wanted. So we can get a nice, good shot of our warehouse there. That is so cool. The animations really make it in this game. Okay, so we can flip back around like this and then zoom in like so. And as you get closer, obviously, it kind of changes the angle that you're looking at. And we can just continue to go on our merry way. So we want to keep doing research probably. We have our maxed out capacity. We have gardening. They said to do repair next, so we'll probably want to go on that path. Let's do that. We'll research repair. And it doesn't really give us more information. It just says repairing ancient structures. So that is going to run while we let everything else go. Now I'm a little curious. How is our storage doing? It's doing good. I mean, we got, looks like 12, 12, 16, and then stone. So yeah, thus far. Okay, so we can hold 30 of each because we have 4 selected divided amongst the 120, which is pretty cool. I'm liking that. We do have a decent amount of wood, so really let's actually get some more tools going because we're extremely low on the tools. We'll get those bad boys up and running while our research is going, and then let's take a peek. So we do have our new, 2 new items that we can place. So an iron smelter, and then a toolsmith. And they do take tools, that's why we can't build them right now. But this turns iron ore into iron. Oh, hang on a minute here. Making tools. Excellent. Repairing the ship is going to take a lot of peeps and resources. Make your village bigger to support the work that needs to be done. Okay. That works for me. So I don't know if we get iron ore separately or if it's part of the stone. Like if you have to utilize stone to do it. Ooh, this causes heavy pollution, it says. The iron smelter does. Ooh, workers' happiness drains slightly faster. I don't know if there's a way to increase this then. If we can place down something that will you know, make them happy, like a park or something like that. You get +2 iron storage if you're near a warehouse. Again, that's one of those things. It's like it's not very specific on how close it needs to be. I wish it was a little more specific. So it's like, oh, if it's within 3, you know, hexagons, cool. I know the radius that it needs to be within. I mean, I guess you could do some testing to figure it out, but that's okay. So bonuses from being next to a power generator. Interesting. So this is our power generator, and it looks like now we can repair it, but it does cause a decent amount of pollution. I mean, this whole area gets polluted. And I don't even know if we necessarily need it yet. You know, like, what does it really power for us? But I'm guessing we're going to want to move our homes to a different location. And they haven't gotten to the point where they've told us how we can, like, move things, if we can move things. Like, is there any way? Low priority, high priority, we can pause it. We can focus on it. We can demolish it. It says we can upgrade it, but we're not there yet. And then it talks about the worker that we have on there. But yeah, unfortunately, we can't move it, which is a bit of a bummer because I would prefer to move it. And really, I'm going to want to start making our houses differently, I feel like. So what if we started putting all of our houses along here? I know we have our stone or our forestry right here. But how far does this go? Oh, wow, it goes all the way to there. I mean, this whole area gets nixed off from possibilities here. Why don't we'll take this out. We'll take this out, and we'll take that out. What if we just put a road straight this way? Because realistically, yeah, it's not going to hit the pollution site. Just like so. We can't get rid of that. We can demolish these bad boys. Unfortunately, we do lose resources from them, which is a bit of a bummer. Yeah, we got to get rid of these. And let's try to build the houses differently. So we want houses. Let's have one here and one here. Right. All right, let's get off of this. And we're going to want... Those are being built up, which is perfect. Realistically, I probably should have gotten rid of these boys first before I did that. This is the, whatchamacallit, the library is not affected by any pollution, so it doesn't really matter. So we can leave that there. We have our nice houses going up over here. And we could get another one right here on the corner, realistically, because the pollution isn't going to get there. So let's actually get our destruction tool here. Let's nix that bad boy out, and we'll get another house going in that spot there. So let's destroy that bad boy. And then we'll get another house going. Again, this is probably not the most effective way to be doing things, but that's okay. We're kind of learning as we go. So let's actually kind of do a little flip around. This is so weird. Like, you get so used to being at one angle that you don't want to actually flip around that much. So that's getting up and going there. And then what we could do is we could get rid of this. And then, I mean, we could get rid of this and then just put the road here. Oh, that makes it a cluster. But we'll want to move our houses down this way, I think. Unfortunately, the generator is still there. I'm wondering, once you repair it, if you can move it. Can't move through building. I wonder if there's even a capability to be able to move buildings or not. That would be interesting to find out. So we need to destroy some stuff, unfortunately. And maybe it'd be best if we placed some of our farming over this way. So let's nix this bad boy out. And we'll try to figure out where we want the farm to go. So we'll get another house going there. But you know what? No, first of all, we got to get rid of that. And then we'll get to this. Do we want it there? Yeah, let's do it there. I think that'll look fine. So we have all of our houses tucked over here. Okay, so we don't want this by accommodation, so we're actually going to want to move our water farther away than where we currently have it. So what if we moved it like, I don't know, what if we stuck it over this way? So let's nix this bad boy. And we'll get a new watering, or new well up and running. But we'll stick it somewhere farther away. I don't know if these I don't think these are accommodations. So, let's see. So we have that one going there. If we have it coming here, yeah, let's do it like that. That'll be fine. We'll get our well up and going. And then what we can do is, I don't want, yeah, we need to move our farms. That's for sure. Our farms need to be moved. So what if we put a road like so? We nix out this boy, we nix out that boy. And we kind of get it going over to here. So this is going to be the main cluster of everything. And unfortunately, I probably should have put that there. But it is what it is, it's fine. And then we'll kind of put our farms in here. I think that wouldn't be too shabby. And it said it didn't matter. So let's just have them over like that, and then one like that. And then what we're going to do, come down here, we're going to get rid of that one. We're going to get rid of that one. And we're going to get another one set up just like so. Okay, and I don't think this has... So pollution will bring it down. Being close to a well brings it up. I don't know how close it needs to be. Being close to accommodations actually brings it up as well by 10%. But I think that's fine. So what we can do now, I know this is a lot of, reorging. We're doing a lot of reorganization here, but that's fine. We can get rid of those. And then we'll just have it like this. I think this will be fine for the time being. And if anything, we probably could have bumped these out a little bit, kind of had it swoop down the coastline here and have all coastal houses. That wouldn't have been too bad. Let's get that taken out. We do need to get our population up quite a bit, so we're going to keep working on that. Do we need to do any more research right now? I mean, we could, because we have the capability to do so. So let's actually do some gardening. I think that would be good to do. And then we're going to want to get... We have plenty of tools, actually. So let's try to do... Do we want the iron smelter or the toolsmith? So the toolsmith will create the tools from iron and wood. So we kind of need the iron first. So this is going to be our first one, is the iron maker. And it does have pollution. Holy smokes, look at that pollution that it gives. I guess realistically, you're going to want it on a coastline. Holy smokes, okay. We can't place it there, obviously. Yeah, if it's there, it's going to pollute a lot. So we're going to want this actually kind of far away. If I'm thinking of this right. Where did it go? This one? Iron smelter? If we stuck him way out there. But we have to have a road, which is fine. We could put a road in back there. Yeah, realistically, okay, so this is what you're gonna want to do. At least it seems like, is you're gonna want to stick this bad boy decently far away. Again, I wish there was a way that you could... I wish there was a way you could, like, make it so it wasn't connected on all corners. I guess what we could do is we can nix this bad boy out. And then just have the road come like so. And then we'll nix that out. So it's like that. Yeah. I mean, it's alright, I guess. It works for the time being. We can always change that. I do have new in here. What is this? Iron mine. Okay, so that's what we need to get going on first. I was going to say, it wouldn't make sense to be doing this if we didn't have an iron mine to get the resources we need. So ancient machinery. So we have to put it by this bad boy. And it does create a little bit of pollution, but not too shabby. So I guess we'll place him here. We have all the resources we need, so let's place him. And let's get out of this. This is going to give us 500 from this rusting hulk. We'll get 500 iron ore, which is perfect. That's plenty. So I'm guessing we can then change what we got in here to then include the iron ore. It looks like we've already populated with some fruit and vegetables as well, because we unlocked the gardening research from our laboratory, our library. So now we can do a vegetable field and we can do a tea field. Ooh, okay. Oh, eating vegetables makes them happier. So we're gonna actually want to put one of those down. What should we do? This one, it grows a variety of vegetables. I think they're pretty much the same. You just get tea for one and vegetables from the other. Let's try the vegetables though. Let's place that here. I think that'll be cool. And I guess realistically we could have had this connect right over here. Connect right across. I wish you could move this. That would be really nice, but you can't, unfortunately. So we got everything going. We got that up and running. This is being built, which is only polluting up there, which is perfectly fine to have that pollution up here. I'm guessing this is really going to be our kind of our pollution area. I mean, it makes sense. So really, you're going to want most of your pollution like up in the mountains, or, you know, farther away. Like if we were to put the iron smelter way out here, half of the pollution is going out there over the water rather than in here. And now, I could be wrong. There could be some negative consequences from having the pollution out in the water. But, I mean, we'll go with the punches on this one. I don't really know. So let's actually get rid of this. And let's get rid of this as well. We're going to knock those two out. We're going to put a road here so we can then utilize these two spots for some more farming back here. And just like so, we are good to go. So it looks like we could get 3 farms back here, and I don't believe we're going to have any pollution. Yeah, the pollution's there and then up there. So we should be perfectly fine. I'm assuming that it's contained within those hexagons, that it doesn't drip over to the side because we are fairly close, but you know, we're going to have to figure that out as we go. Now I do want to put the T one in because that seemed kind of cool to have the T one. And then I'm going to put another vegetable one because it said that it makes them happier. So I think that would be very good to have. So we have all of our farms up and going over here. And we have our iron mine going up here, and we have 1. So we're going to want to adjust our... It doesn't look like we have an option to hold iron ore in here. It's actually fairly interesting. Okay, well, let's take a peek then. Are we low on tools? We are low on tools. We got to get some tools up and going here. So let's make some tools. I guess we could speed up time just a little bit to get the tools made. That is the one nice thing about having this option to change the time is that you can speed things up just a little bit when need be. All right, I think we still need to keep going. We need 25 peeps in our village. We're already up to 14. So adding more of these houses obviously will increase it. And I kind of want to start forming them this way a little bit. I know this is the ship that we're going to want to be upgrading at some point. So I don't know if it's going to affect us negatively if we, you know, put our houses around here, if there's going to be pollution from this or not. And you know what? Let's actually get some more tools going. I'm going to put that in there. Let's get it back down to the normal time speed. And let's get our iron smelter going. So this, as you can see, creates a lot of pollution. And as you saw earlier, if we stick it way out here, I think it would be fine. I think it'll hit the least amount of blocks for the time being if we put it here. So let's just place it here. And, you know, hope for the best, I guess. That's all we can really do. But this guy is going to be really cool once it's done. There we go. We're getting us some more tools for ourselves. So it looks like, yeah, it looks like it makes the tools. Oh, okay. Hold the phone here. Oh, I'm guessing we'll have to repair it at some point. That's probably what's going to happen. So, as you can see, this little status bar has gone down to about 50% now after making tools. And it says it contains 10 of 20, creates 5 per action. So you can only get a max of 20 tools out of this one. And then I'm going to assume it breaks, and we'll probably have to fix it. So we'll see down the line if that ends up being the case or not. We could do some more research, and I feel like that is going to be the one thing that you're just going to want to continuously do is research, because you're going to accumulate these points to be able to do your research. And I mean, you're going to want to use them up, you know. So let's research a bridge. Why not? Could be kind of cool to have. How is our iron smeltery going? We could kick up the time a little bit here. Let's see if we can get it together. We missing resources, just a few tools, but we have plenty of tools. And bada bing, bada boom. Let's get turned around perfectly here so we can get a good peek at this. Look at that. That is pretty darn cool. So, I think that's going to do it for this episode. We're already 35-ish minutes into the episode. Ooh, hang on a minute. What is this? We need power. Oof, okay. Now this is a new problem. So we're going to want to get this up and running. But we might have put our iron smeltery in the wrong place. Okay, well, you know what? Did it say that? I'm kind of curious now. So we have a bridge now. That's dope. Here, I wish it would say it, but it doesn't. Yeah, it does say it. Okay, it does require power. I did not read far enough into it. So you are going to want to place this close to power. So we're going to have to address that, but in the next episode. So guys, thank you for tuning in and watching this episode. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like down below. It lets me know what you guys are feeling on this episode. If you want to see more of it, leave me your comments. I love to hear your feedback all the time. If you're new to the channel and want to follow along, hit that subscribe button and bell notification. It'll let you know every single time a new episode gets posted to the channel. But other than that, guys, thank you for sticking through till the end. I will catch you all in the next one. Thanks. Bye.